It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Good afternoon and welcome to this Tuesday afternoon edition of the ICC Hour being presented by Renaissance Bank. I'm Adam Gore, the Sports Information Director and Director of Media Relations here at Itawamba Community College. I hope you guys are coming off a good weekend. Crazy start to the weekend with all the rain that came through. Hopefully everyone had a safe weekend and getting geared up for a fun, just positive, good week this week throughout North Mississippi. It's a fun week at ICC this week because it's homecoming week, and that's going to be the focus of our show today as we're going to talk with 2020 ICC homecoming queen, Miss Abby Montgomery. We'll find out more about her, some of her favorite things at ICC, maybe some plans for the future, and why she thinks you should become part of the ICC family. And then we'll find out what's going on this week at ICC as we sit down with Student Activities Director Jake Hartfield. He'll tell us more about what's going on at the Belden, Tupelo, and Fulton campuses, as well as just some of the things that have been changed and how you can find out some things that have been changed, because it's been a past crazy week and a half trying to get geared up with homecoming with some of the changes. Let's go ahead and talk about those changes. So typically we have homecoming and a football game at the same time. Well, it's not happening that way this week. So we're going to have homecoming on Thursday night, and the football game is going to be on Saturday. The reason why we're having to split that is we found out a little too late to be able to change plans for everyone to be able to adapt quickly enough. You know, obviously there's some financial things that go into play, traveling for our Alumnus of the Year and Athletic Hall of Fame honorees. So we just had to make the tough decision to split homecoming with the football game this year. So homecoming will be Thursday night at 6 o'clock. If you can't make it out to Eaton Field, you can watch that on letsgoicctv.com, the red channel. And then Saturday, ICC is scheduled to host Mississippi Delta. Once again, you can check that out on letsgoicctv.com, the red channel, or all the way up until the start of the Mississippi State game. You can listen to it on our sister station right here, Mix 95.9 FM. Big shout out to Kim and Steven here at Super Talk for really going out of their way to help us be able to get those games on the radio for those that like to listen. Speaking of football, though, ICC, after multiple changes to their schedule this past week, ended up going on the road to Coahoma and had a tough Tiger team that ICC fell to open the season. Well, the Indians rebounded with a 19-14 win there in Clarksdale. Lee Adams, the assistant SID here at ICC, had a chance to catch up with two of our Sonic stars of the game, Tacoy Randolph and Quay Davis, to talk about the win there. And he also caught up with Coach Sean Cannon after the game. So let's go to those interviews now here on the ICC Hour.
All right, Tacoy, big win there, big defensive stand there at the end of the game, but you guys were getting pressure all day and trying to set that tone. Talk about the defensive performance, your performance, and what it means to get this win.
We just bringing energy. You know, we had to make the quarterback run. He's one of them quarterbacks, he can't throw under pressure, so we got to keep getting hits on him, keep rushing him, and keep contained.
Okay, we'll talk about that, forcing those turnovers late and getting those late stops to preserve that win.
The turnovers were needed. We just needed them, so as soon as we got the turnover, we'll be able to take a knee, get a victory, and just shut the game down.
All right, now talk about how good it feels to get that first win this season.
And I ain't gonna lie, it feel too good. Been waiting on it. We should have been had it, but it's great to get the team win with my team and my coaches.
All right, Quay, coming in big today with 2 touchdowns there and helped get the 19-14 win. Just talk about your performance and the offensive performance overall today.
Yeah, I guess the offense was a little shaky the second half, but the defense helped our backs and kept them from scoring again. And the 2 touchdowns I had, I just thank the offensive line and the receivers for blocking downfield and stuff like that.
All right, well, just talk a bit about, lastly, just how does it feel to get that first win, head back to Fulton?
Heck yeah, but we got to go back to Fulton to get some more work in.
All right, Coach, guys were able to hold on and get the 19-14 win on the road here in Coahoma. Just talk about what that does for your team and to get this hard-fought win on the road.
Yeah, it was a good game. That's a typical junior college football game. Battle back and forth. We knew Coahoma was a good team, playing them the first time, but thought we had some big plays on them. We eliminated their big plays, got a lot of turnovers, and we turned it over way too much. But defense was able to bail the offense out today, and so it's good to get a win for sure.
Okay, well, talk about your defense there. Were they able to hold on there late, force the turnover on the interception there with Peyton Ray, and to get the big stops? Just talk about how they performed.
Yeah, got after the quarterback. That was one thing we wanted to do. We wanted to make sure we was getting after the quarterback, and that was one thing we put a lot of emphasis on in practice this week. Of getting back there, I thought we sacked him good, got him off the first pick we had there. He was just off his rhythm, threw it up. We picked it off there and had another pick there in the end zone with Porter. So just proud of the guys, battling and keep playing. That was the biggest thing that we got out of this.
All right, Coach. Well, lastly, just talk about what it means to pick up the first win of the season heading into Delta next week.
Yeah, that's what I told the kids. I said, I want to win for you. I want you guys to experience a win, and I said, I'm tired of losing. Tired of going in the locker room and knowing we could have and would have and should have, And so that's what we want to do. We want to come out and get a win. I think the guys bought into that, and, just proud for them. That's my main thing. Just happy for them to let them experience that.
All right, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
And a big thank you to the assistant SID, Lee Adams, here. I know he does a lot of things that really, really makes this sports information department run smoothly. If you see all the great photos, and you can visit those at ICCimages.com. Lee is an extremely talented photographer as well as graphic designer as well there. So you can visit letsgoicc.com to see some of his work there too. All right, so we owe you a commercial break. So what we're going to do is when we come back, we're going to sit down with Miss Abby Montgomery, the 2020 ICC Homecoming Queen, and then talk with Jake Hartfield. And we've got a special surprise for you at the end of the show. This past week, we hosted the Voice of ICC. We're going to have 4 performances from those songs from that performance last week. So you'll want to stick around later in the show for that as well. Great show, fun show. Back with more right after this on the ICC Hour being presented by Renaissance Bank.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is what we anticipate, what we work for, what we want to improve. At Itawamba Community College, we offer the courses, pathways, and the training that can help turn your vision of tomorrow into a reality. So why wait? Your tomorrow can start today at Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
I use ice cream as kind of for medicinal purposes, It just puts me in a good mood.
This would be so good for dinner.
Very crispy.
Spicy.
A little tang.
El crunch. El crunch.
There's a lot of bacon on this thing. It's just oozing.
Delicious.
I just want dessert.
Give me some.
Very indulgent.
Now, this is delicious.
Shaky goodness.
And the nice crunch.
Oh, that's dangerous.
What about the tots? Tots are everything.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Today tastes like game day at home, like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining and an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. And it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. As always, the ICC Hour being presented by our friends at Renaissance Bank. We got a little bit of royalty with us today as we're talking with the homecoming queen, Abby Montgomery. And Abby, first off, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's just talk about it. When you found out that you were selected as the homecoming queen, how did that moment feel?
It was a shock. There was a lot of really great girls running, so I'm really honored to have the opportunity to represent ICC.
And what does it mean to you to represent ICC in this capacity?
Well, to me, ICC has given me so much, so much friends and family that I never would have thought of or expected when I started as a freshman. So to be able to represent my classmates makes me feel like I can give back to them. So.
All right, so let's just talk about your time here. Of course, your time here has been interesting. Last year got cut a little short, unfortunately, and this year's a little different, but we are back on campus. So what has your experience at ICC been like so far?
Well, freshman year I was involved in a lot, and it helped me figure out what I liked and didn't like, and a lot of the faculty helped me figure that out as well. So this year I have dropped a lot of things, but I've picked up new things as well. I'm an RA at Monroe Annex. I am going to be a civil engineering major, and I don't know. So besides this, the mask is different. But besides that, the atmosphere, COVID hasn't changed anything about ICC.
And I think that's the part that a lot of people who don't go to ICC don't realize. There is that unique atmosphere. It's like a family. Like everybody's in for everybody. And I think that's really helped our students kind of change with the changes as well. Just kind of talk about that from your perspective of just that family vibe.
So when I was trying to pick a college to go to from high school, I knew I wanted the college experience. And ICC is smaller. It is a junior college. But when I first took my tour on here, I fell in love. Everybody was amazing. The faculty was like family automatically. So I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, despite what they offer, anything, which are all good things, the environment of the faculty is what brought me here.
All right, so you're from Pontotoc, not too far from home. That's also got to be a sense of security knowing that, one, you're far enough away to be away, but two, if you needed to go back home real quick, you're just down the road.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so let's talk about just like maybe some of your teachers that have been influential on you so far. I know you may not want to leave some out since you're in class right now, but talk about some of those teachers that you talked about earlier that has been that positive influence on you.
Probably the one that has the most influence on me would be Miss Jessie Stevenson. Even though when I first came here, I wanted to go into community relations, a major of that sort. I've changed it since then, but she has made me realize how important communication is, and that has helped me evolve in the things that I actually want to pursue. So she's probably.
And then just any other teachers that just maybe say you were dreading a class that turned out to be a lot better because of that teacher?
My chemistry and my calculus class, Miss Dory Richardson, and Miss Boykin. They are really good teachers as well. Those are harder classes that people don't really enjoy, I guess you would say, but they're necessities to your major, and they have helped me a lot. So.
And what do they do that kind of helps? Because I know, like for me, if I have to take a math class, I'm going to be anxious to take that class. So what is it that they do that helps relieve some of that stress?
Well, Miss Dory Richardson, I guess from a math perspective, a lot of people don't understand the relationship between math and real world problems. So before we ever start a lesson, she will always try to teach you what the connection is and why you will need this in the future. So I think that helps a lot to motivate you to try and keep trying to make good grades in that class. Miss Boykin, she's just fun. She's fun loving in the classroom. She's a little crazy, she just makes the class fun.
Yeah, it's one of those, our teachers truly care about your success, not only in the classroom, but outside the classroom as well, and it shows.
It does.
All right, so what are some of the things that you're involved with here at the college outside of class?
Outside of class, well, I am, like I said, I was an RA at Monroe Annex. I'm not doing a lot this year, involvement-wise, just because I really want to focus on my grades, and I'm getting into the more major classes for my civil engineering degree. But last year I was an Indian delegate. I was a part of the social media ambassadors, and that helped me a lot going up to this next year.
What's been the biggest difference between your freshman year and your sophomore year?
I would have to say me starting to decide more of what I wanted to do. I'm narrowing down what I'm going to pursue in my future.
And we're talking Miss Abby Montgomery, the homecoming queen this year. And of course, homecoming a little different, but it's going to be another fun year as well. So I want to put the recruiting hat back on you. You said you were part of the Indian delegation last year. If there's somebody listening or watching right now, might be on the fence about coming to ICC, what would you tell them to get them to come to ICC?
I would tell you, you have to take a tour. The two recruiters that I worked with is Taylor and Jordan, and you will fall in love with them. They will make you feel as if ICC is here for you and you only. I mean, ICC is here for everybody, but they make you feel special, and that's when I fell in love with ICC, is when I came and took my tour. So.
Awesome. Well, anything else you want to add before we let you go?
I'm good.
Awesome. Well, congratulations once
Thank
again
you.
on being named homecoming queen. We look forward to that day, and I know it's going to be a special day for you and your family. And wish you the best the rest of the school year.
Thank you.
We'll be back more of the ICC Hour right after this on Super Talk Mississippi.
It's been hard. COVID-19 has affected jobs, maybe even yours. But Itawamba Community College can help. Free tuition is available for short-term career training programs. But don't wait. This opportunity ends in December. Get the skills and training you need for the high-demand job you want. Skill Up, Mississippi. Visit skillup.iccms.edu today to see if you qualify.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Hey, Pam, what's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spent a butter hump.
An unexpected combination. Just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza. Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, Roll Tribe!
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
And welcome back to the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. As always, the ICC Hour being brought to you by our friends at Renaissance Bank. We're going to talk with Jake Hartfield, and it's a big week this week, Jake. Homecoming week. Things are crazy, but it's going to be an exciting week, a challenging week, but a week I know that you guys have put a lot of work into that has really just has to feel good to start seeing maybe come just the ball rolling towards those things.
Yeah, I mean, it's finally here. That's what we're excited about. It's finally here. We've been planning and having contingency plans since since August about homecoming. So we're excited that we're providing those different opportunities for our students at all three locations. We'll have both in-person opportunities, but also some virtual opportunities that we've already done this past semester that have been pretty successful, like bingo and virtual trivia. And so we're really excited to see that student participation for homecoming because it's always an exciting time of the year.
Well, let's just talk about the thought process of this. Typically, a normal year, we're having events with students together, big events on campus. Not the case now. So what was the thought process of coming up with these events to, one, still follow all the protocol, but offer events that students are interested enough in to participate?
Yeah, I think it's just about providing different types of programs. And so what I mentioned before with the virtual opportunity, we did this earlier in the semester and didn't really know how it was going to go, but we got really great participation virtually, both in bingo and trivia. So we saw that providing that opportunity, maybe some of our non-traditional students, our adult students, they were able to participate in some of those events. So again, they get to participate in homecoming where traditionally they maybe not come to those events. The in-person events, it is going to be a little bit different, but again, we're trying to follow all of the CDC guidelines and make sure that we're being as safe as possible. So with those events, if they're outdoor, we try to just make sure that they're socially distanced, and if they are getting close together, that they wear their mask. And for those indoor events, we've limited some seating and making sure that we're socially distanced and wearing masks.
All right, let's talk about some of the events. Of course, this is a Tuesday, so some of those events have already happened, but we can talk about those as well. But let's talk about the week and what all that you've got going for our people to be able to participate in.
Yeah, so the remainder of the week, we have a lot of events going on at all three locations, but our biggest one is tonight at the Voice of ICC. It's the finale round. We did this last Tuesday in the Fine Arts, and we limited it to about 100 people to meet those guidelines. But we're limited to 400 people in the Davis Event Center. So this is the first time we're going to be doing it in Davis Event Center. So that will be unique and some growing pains for our SGA members as they kind of work through that because we're always usually in the Fine Arts Auditorium. So it'll be at Davis Event Center at 7 p.m. Last week, students and the public were able to go in and claim their ticket. And so I encourage them up until 7 p.m. There might be some tickets available. So just check with the student activities staff and we can clarify that. But after you claim your ticket, you come to the event, enjoy the remaining contestants. We have 11 that are going to be performing, and we'll have our judges from last week who are also ICC alum to to kind of judge out the battle rounds, and then we'll go into the finale round of finale night, and we'll have a vote from the audience of who's going to be the winner of The Voice.
I tell you, it was fun. We had a chance to live stream it as well.
Yeah.
You can go back and watch that on the on-demand section of Let's Go ICC TV. You'll see special events there. We're planning to try to live stream again tonight. But I tell you, there was a lot of really good talent.
Oh, yeah.
And some kids that I see on campus that I would have never thought. And I even know Millie well, and I didn't even know she played the guitar singing. But yeah, it's going to be a fun event tonight. So if you do want to watch that, it'll be on letsgoicctv.com, the Red channel. And we'll also have some special performances later in the show today for you to be able to listen to there as well. So Jake, what else you got going on?
Yeah, so on Wednesday we have celebrate National Chocolate Day. So we'll have on the Fulton campus in the morning we'll have chocolate muffins, and then for that afternoon we'll go on to the Tupelo campus and do chocolate cupcakes. So just a great opportunity for us to kind of celebrate
all
that.
Around on Wednesday for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Come out and celebrate that national holiday. We kind of do that throughout the semester with other holidays. We also have some blood drives going on throughout the week. I believe on Wednesday we have the blood drive on the Belden Center. And then this year, because we're trying to follow those COVID-19 guidelines, we're actually going to do our pep rally in a virtual format. So on actually homecoming day at 3 p.m. on the Red channel through ICC, or Let's Go ICC, we'll have the virtual pep rally. So we hope that y'all kind of log in and live stream that pep rally. We'll have appearances from the ICC cheerleaders, the All-American Marching Band. We'll present the homecoming court. Coach Camden will kind of give his rah-rah speech, and then we'll also have a special message from Dr. Allen.
And then, of course, interesting Thursday, we're still going to have homecoming.
Yes,
Just not going to have a football game.
Correct.
So, again, in this COVID world we live in now, it's adapt, recover, adapt, and do it all over again. But still going to be a great night. Everything's going to be scheduled to start at 6 o'clock. I know you've put in a lot of work. Miss Amy's put in a lot of work towards this. So kudos to you guys for just getting this rolling, and so it's still able to happen. But talk about homecoming night.
Yeah, and we appreciate that. I mean, there is a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes, and so individuals like Amy Brown, she helps each year with homecoming court, and it's just great to have staff members that will dedicate their time towards that. But yeah, on homecoming night, we're going to make it as special as possible for our homecoming court and our homecoming court members. There'll be a special dinner for them before the game, and then through the actual, the actual presentation. But at the presentation, we'll present them, and they'll be escorted by their fathers this year, and that's to meet CDC guidelines as well. And so we hope that y'all join us in person or virtually to support our homecoming court members, even though there's not going to be a football game. And, they put a lot of time and effort into that campaigning process and putting themselves out there and going through the election process. And so we want as much as support we can get from our fans and students and alumni.
Well, let's just talk about that. I think that's one thing that people may not realize this year. It did have to be a little bit limited on the campaign because of COVID restrictions, and it kind of hurt the voter turnout as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So just talk about the regulations of that, and then just how you guys, you had to have a vote, so how to get that message out.
Yeah, so we did it through ICC email, social media posts, trying to make sure that we're encouraging them as much voting as possible, because there was a restrictions related to campaigning. So there was no in-person campaigning. It had to be strictly through signage or through social media. And so it was difficult this year for them. And I don't think the candidates got an opportunity to really get out in front and meet other people. So that always impacts voter turnout. And so we hope we won't run into that issue next year. Fingers crossed. Yeah. But again, for those that did vote, we appreciate that. And we are proud of the court that was voted by their peers. And so we're excited to be able to present them that night.
And then what do you got planned after? I know Saturday's the football game, so we're going to try to adapt to that and still have that homecoming vibe at the football game. So what else is there to talk about for this week?
Yeah, so I'm going to sleep after Thursday. So I'll tell you that. So I'm going to take a nap after Thursday because once we kind of hit Thursday, we typically have our game on Thursday. So we don't really do events on Friday because we don't have a lot of students that come in. But again, we hope that students will view the game either in person or virtually. on that Saturday and support them as much as possible. So just don't forget to tune in or attend either on Thursday or on the actual game on Saturday.
Absolutely, and to say that Saturday's game is scheduled for 1 o'clock, so it will be a 12:30 start time for the Davis Ford pregame show. We'll also have the homecoming on Thursday night on the Red Channel as well. So pretty much if you can't make it, we've got you covered when it comes to watching that. Jake, so you sleep on Friday.
Yeah.
What's your next big event?
I would say our next big event, because we are ending early this year, right before Thanksgiving. So our time for events is kind of limited. We are going to celebrate National Fried Chicken Sandwich Day.
Okay.
And so we're going to offer Chick-fil-A biscuits at the Belden Center. It's on November 9th. And then for lunch, we're going to be on the Tupelo campus and we'll hand out chicken sandwiches. And then for dinner on the Fulton campus, we'll hand out chicken sandwiches. So we'll have about 150 for each event. First come, first serve, free Chick-fil-A for our students. And so we hope that they come and participate in that on November 9th. And then we'll work with our library staff, our grounds coffee shop, and maybe our new Juva staff. Maybe some extended hours during those exam weeks. We won't be able to do our traditional exam cram weeks like our pancake night, but hopefully we can have some extended hours around campus so students can study for exams.
Excellent. Well, Jake, thank you for your time. I know it's a crazy busy time to sit down and talk with us. We do appreciate it. Let everybody know where they can follow you on Instagram to keep up with all the great things you guys are doing.
Yeah, so we hope you follow us at Get Involved ICC, and we post updates, events, upcoming initiatives that we put on throughout the academic year. So whether you're a current student or a potential student, we hope that you follow us and see what we have going on here at ICC.
And we've been talking with Jake Hartfield, the Director of Student Activities here at ICC. We'll come back and take a listen to some of the songs and performances from last week's The Voice of ICC right after this on the ICC Hour being presented by Renaissance Bank.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Hey, Pam! What's that?
New slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. What's that?
I spent a butter hump.
An unexpected combination. Just $6.
Acres away!
Pizza, pizza. Introducing Slices and Sticks. 4 slices of pepperoni pizza together with 8 Italian cheese sticks. A combination as unexpected as the Saxa telephone.
Hey, Mom.
New Slices and Sticks, just $6.
Pizza, pizza. Renaissance Rewards Extra is the checking account that checks all the boxes. Roadside assistance? Check. Cell phone insurance? Check. More than 400,000 local shopping discounts. Check. Up to $25 per month in ATM refunds and a great rate? Check. All in an easy-to-use mobile app. To open an account or find out more about Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking, go to RenaissanceBank.com or visit us at any of our more than 190 locations throughout the South. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
And welcome back as we're going to wrap up the ICC Hour here being presented by Renaissance Bank. Hey, don't forget to go by and check out rewardsextra.com to find out about all the great checking options they got there for you. Cell phone protection, 24/7 roadside assistance, rebate on ATM fees. Just the rewards just go on and on and on. So you want to be sure and go by and check that out as well. So as we were just talking about with Jake Hartfield, we're going to take a listen to some of the performances from last week's opening round of the Voice of ICC. The final round is tonight, and it's going to be at the Davis Event Center. Limited public attendance, so probably tickets are already gone on that. But if you want to check it out, or if you want to actually go back and check out the first round in its entirety, it's on the on-demand section of letsgoicctv.com. You just go to the on-demand section, click special events, and it's the first one that pops up. But if you want to watch it tonight, it'll be on the red channel of letsgoicctv.com, and it's going to be a fun show. And you'll hear 4 of the examples of why it's going to be a fun show coming up here as we wrap up the ICC Hour. Hope you guys are able to join us Thursday night for homecoming. Again, it'll be on the red channel of letsgoicctv.com. Visit letsgoicc.com for more information on ticketing. And then Saturday, if you can't make it out to the game, football will be on 95.9 FM, or again, the red channel of letsgoicctv.com as ICC plays host to Mississippi Delta. Hope you guys have a great week. Stay blessed. And as always, Roll Tribe.
Moon's out deflated. Guess that life is like me. You miss you on the side of the bed. Still got you need to sleep. They stare at me like so new. Don't wanna let you out my head. The day that I met you, I thought forever, say that you love me, that will last forever. It's cold outside, and when you walked on my life, when you walked on my life, you like this every time. All these days I feel like you, heartbreak never hurts me, 'cause every time, all these days I feel like you, heartbreak never hurts you. Do you ever love me? Oh. You think I'm closer, like presents unopened to the day. I still see the messages you read. I'm foolishly patient, can't get past the taste of your leaves. Don't wanna let you out my head. Shivers down his spine, body's taking no time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind, face the truth. Carry on, outside tonight. And in a pipe she'll fly to the motherland. Sell love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. An angel will die, covered in wine. Close eyes and hope for a better life. This time we'll fade out tonight, straight down the line. And they say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydreams. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. They scream the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're all under the upper hand and go mad for a couple grams. We don't wanna go outside tonight. In a pipe she'll fly to the motherland and sell love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. For angels to fly. I remember when my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your voice without an echo and so much space. Oh, when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. That made me crazy. That made me crazy. That made me crazy. Probably. Oh, now that you have the time of your life, put things right. That's my only advice. Oh, looks like I'm going. That made me crazy. That made me crazy. That made me crazy. The heroes had hearts like I only live. And I'll remember thinking I'll be like them. Ever since I was little, like fun. Does that make me crazy? That make me crazy. I think I'm crazy. Oh, yes I do. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me.
You live life on your own terms. You won't be told what you can't do. And we're here to back you. From the boardroom to the big stage, Renaissance Bank supports women striving for success. Because greatness isn't held to anyone's expectations, except yours. So if anyone says you can't, prove them wrong. Rise with Renaissance, supporting women and the communities they influence every day.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Brought to you by Renaissance Bank, the bank that understands you. Learn more at renaissancebank.com.